Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the mound for Washington in this one, Jackson Rutledge. What's the word on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go now? At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Bounced up the middle. Garcia over to first. One up, one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is down low. One out, base is empty. Soft contact in the air, hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brian Reynolds here. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. And another ball. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in Nationals Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Bailey Falter. What do we have on him?
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The wind to kick the pitch. A little bit high. And that is ball one. The wind to the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Just missed. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. First pitch misses. Abrams gets his lead at first with nobody out. Slice to right. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. Abrams grounds second on his way to third. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And now 1 and 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Lane Thomas. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Stays alive. Two outs. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in Washington, D.C., here's O'Neal Cruz. Rutledge back to work. That one pulled foul. And now the 0-1. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. One out in the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Pop foul out of play off to the right. No score here in the second. And now the count is even. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Tied him up inside with that one. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Connor Joe stands in now, looks at that one inside. Kicks and fires. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-0. Two down, nobody on. That one outside, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. 2 out, space is empty. And that one ripped into right. Thomas hauls it in to end the inning. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The lefty fires. And strike 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And that one sliced foul. Sends upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Batting in, the catcher.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. This to third. A dive. Nice stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Bounced up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And another ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Runner on at first with one gone. Bailey Falter, the next Pirate to hit. Popped up. And a foul ball. Falter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Yoan gets the bunt down the right side. Meneses. He handles it himself, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. He goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Here's the pitcher, Jackson Rutledge.
No pitcher.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Hit in the air, center field. Taylor settles underneath it. Hooks it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
Man at first with 1 gone. Stone Garrett will hit next.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
And the pitch. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Good hitters count, the 2-0. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings through that.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That's to third. Hayes. Now a jump throw. Awesome play there.
Now batting, first baseman.
Joey Meneses getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Abrams on at second with 2 down. That's down and in. one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
The center fielder, number 8.
Next to hit for the Nats, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fought off foul. Yo, 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Nats leave a pair. Still no score. Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Andrew McCutchen. Rutledge back to work. And a good eye there.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fastball for a strike. That one misses. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The Pirates still looking for their first hit in this one. Now 1-1. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Go ahead run on base. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. One now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Rosario moving under this one. Nabs it.
The center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball there. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 2. And that's in for a strike. That's off the mark, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Connor Joe in the on-deck circle. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. It's softly on the ground left side. Senzel over to first. 3rd out. Pirates lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 4th, and now for Washington, Lane Thomas. The pitch. Slider misses outside. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot. The pitch.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Struck out looking his first time. Step off throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Just missed. Here comes a pitch. Here's a rocket to right field. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. The relay. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Man at second. That one lifted to left. 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Hebert Ruiz. Digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time up. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. And now here's the Nationals pitcher, Jackson Rutledge. He's 0 for 1. Sack bunt towards third. Over to Joe. Out on the sack bunt.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
So the lineup flips over. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul. The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Senzel, the runner at third. Ruiz at second with 2 gone. That one to first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Two on, 2 outs.
That's the ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
On the ground right side. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. And he deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Right through there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Just missed. The Nationals leading by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
2-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Meneses snags it. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Nick Gonzalez. He reached on a walk his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1 strike.
The Pirates down by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one is in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is inside ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the inning's still alive with the pitcher's spot next.
The pitcher, number 26, Bailey.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Bailey Falter now at the plate. Not even close there. Ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a little roller right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail 1-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Leading up for
And the batter now, Stone Garrett.
the left fielder.
The pitch. That's in for a strike. And it's strike 2. That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
And a 1-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Meneses up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. One down, base is empty. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Baraki also getting ready. And the righty deals. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Rosario stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Rosario checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Righty delivers. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. And the Nationals gone in order. But they're on top 1-0. We go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And ball 1. Inside, just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Andrew McCutchen next to bat for the Bucs. And there's the strike.
Careful.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Three-two. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a good eye there. McCutchen, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. This one in the air. Settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Nationals 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
The right fielder.
A wind in the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman also throwing. And here it comes. That's outside. And now 2-0. And another ball.
No,
check swing on the 3-0. Look down to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
The 0-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
And now here is Luis Garcia. This one in the air. Hayes moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next to the Nationals, the catcher,
And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
now batting, the pitcher.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Jackson Rutledge. Ball 1, no strikes.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a pitch. In for a strike. And a count 1-1. Thomas on second. Ruiz on at first with 2 down. Base hit center field. Around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is C.J. Abrams. And that's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And the 0-2. Almost got him. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Nats trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one's a little bit low. And the count's even at 2. And this is inside. Stone Garrett waits on deck. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. 2 outs. Bases are full. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Two outs. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Kicks and fires. Swing, and he popped it up. He's under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Dylan Floro looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Finnegan warming up as well. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one at 95, missed up top. It's 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here's the first baseman, Connor Joe. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. To the left side, but it is well foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Nick Gonzalez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. This to center field. Rosario under this one. And that is that. Pirates lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Now it's going to be Joey Meneses.
The first baseman, Joey.
And the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Popped up. Joe has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, Eddie.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In there for strike one.
One strike.
On the ground, right side, Gonzalez. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. That one close, rule the ball. Ball one. Two outs. Late on that fastball.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen has it sized up. He's got it. And the inning is over. So they turn things over to the righty, Dylan Floro.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, number 19.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The line to kick the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Dives. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Ball one there. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And that one pulled foul. The 2-2. And they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch.
3 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Andrew McCutchen. In the dirt, ball one. The pitch. And a foul ball. The Pirates down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses, and the count is even, 2-2.
2-2.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Colin Holderman. Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals.
The third baseman, Nick Senzel.
And a pitch. There's the strike. At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman,
Luis Garcia will hit next. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Jose Hernandez. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Baraki, the power lefty, up as well. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one not close. Now 1-2. Up the middle. Cruz. Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Good eye right there. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Ruiz off of first with 2 away. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Two outs. That one 95 to finish him off. So 1 left for Washington. They're up 2-0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Hunter Harvey. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
The pitch. Harvey, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here comes the pitch. That's outside. And the count is 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. That one in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
He's 2 outs away. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Michael A. Taylor digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. Going along.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1 out and a runner at second. Up the middle, Abrams. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Connor Joe. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.